Hello and welcome to my home. My name is Jackie. This is my new hat. I know it looks orange. It's red. It's the red it's supposed to be. It's just this is just how my monitor shows red. I don't know why. But today is a talkie video and a show and tell video about what I've learned about being a YouTuber. There's Mr. Milo. My husband's in the kitchen. You're going to hear a lot of sound. We are putting in a frozen pizza in the oven. That's dinner tonight. So anyhow, what have I learned about being on YouTube is I have a style I didn't really kind of pinpoint. I've actually gone through a lot of my bags and rehomed them. For a while, I switched gears into what type of bag I would have because I had a bad... Okay, this shoulder has arthritis. This shoulder had orthopedic surgery. So for a long time, good 2 years, almost 3 years, I could not carry the type of bag I actually preferred. So I had bought all these small bags that were crossbody bags. And if you had asked me, I would have always had said, I love crossbody bags. It's my favorite bag. And then as I've gone through all of my bags, I realized that in my mind, I think I love crossbody bags. The reality is, I have a whole lot of top handle, shoulder carry, possibly can be crossbodies, but didn't start out as crossbodies. So I was looking around at my collection as I've gone through a lot, and I've removed some bags that they're shames. And anyhow, by the way, his hat came in today too. He has what's the brand? Our team? He's giving me a look. There's a bear on it, but I don't know the city.
Where would a bear be from?
Montana.
The Montana Bears.
Montana Bears.
The famous Montana Bears.
Chicago?
Yes.
Chicago Bears. So he has a Bears hat, and I have a Kansas City Chiefs hat. I'm not going to wear two. See, I guess well, this so you can really see that this is red instead of orange. So in our office we have avid football people. I am not an avid football person. I know nothing about football. I know enough about football that I always ask about it because I know nothing about football. My father played college football. And way back in the dark ages. So he loved football, and we always watched a lot more college football. So NFL football for me was like, I don't know. And so we were talking about everybody needs to have their own hat because at our office we have our boss is a Pittsburgh Steelers, is that right?
Yes.
He's a Pittsburgh fan, and my coworker is a 49ers fan, and we all have different teams. So I said, well, then I need a team. So I ended up with the Kansas City Chiefs because this was the very first football game my father took my mother to go see. They lived in Kansas City at the time. And this was in the 70s. So if y'all don't like the team, I don't know. All I'm telling you is that my parents went to a football game in the 70s and they told a story about it. It was my mom's very first football team game in a stadium. It was snowing. I heard it my whole life. So I said, I'll be a chief. So anyway, that's where the hat came from. So anyhow, my story time is I wanted to show you the kind of evolution of my bag. So I want to show you this bag particularly. This bag is not, this is more current, but this is exactly the type of bag I used in high school. I didn't use a backpack in high school. I used a tote bag. I love a shoulder tote bag. Land's End. I think the other one, they do the boats and totes. Land's End. Miss LL Bean. Also, we would get these. My dad was a school teacher after his military career, so tote bags were gold in my family. So this is what I grew up using. And it's really just kind of morphed into now this is what I use. So this is a Rogue. So the concepts not too far from each other. This is 20s me, teen to 20s. This is current me. I love that Rogue. That Rogue is amazing. This was high school me. This is my oldest bag. This is literally my bag from high school. This is my fancy bag from high school. So the tote bag was my school bag, and this was my, I have to wear something than just a wallet. This is what I took, right? So this is the front, actually. This was this one pleat detail. So this is my current fancy bag. I understand. I can see, going through, my sister always said, my twin sister, she's interior design, her first degree, and she said, everybody wants to come in and they want something new. And she says, what they always really end up wanting is something they already have, just more modern or updated, but the same thing. Yeah, I see it. I'm aware. So here is my current, this is my husband's favorite bag in my entire collection. My Speedy 30, my Rowan, my Coach Rowan. This is an outlet bag. That is a high-end, extremely expensive canvas bag. This is not a high-end, very affordable canvas bag. And then this one I wanted to show you because this is a Vera Bradley microfiber. Now, it's seen better days. This bag is 16 years old. When they released this bag, it was $100. And it had the Vera Bradley initials here. And this is the bag I took when I got married in Belgium. This is the bag I carried all over Europe with. I used this for years, and I have it because it's retired. I currently don't use a bag like this anymore, so I don't have an updated version of that because I've moved past the crossbody. That's classic crossbody traveling bag. I wanted to show you this one. This is literally also 20 something years old. This is my hobo bag from Vera Bradley, the Maison Bleu. This is also 20 something years old. See, it has a pocket. It has a bottom that comes out. There's a cardboard piece that comes out. This whole thing can be thrown in the washing machine. This company started as a company to be able to make quilted bags that you could just throw in the washing machine. Now, you can see how faded it is on the outside by looking at how bright it is on the inside. This bag has seen some days, right? I probably need to throw it in the wash just for fun. So this was my high school bag when I wasn't carrying the other leather one. This is when a little bit later I switched to this hobo. And I still love a hobo, and I don't have one. Yes, I do. So this is a hobo. Currently not using it because the drop is not the right length for me, but this is an Ergo Kiss Lock hobo by Coach. So my likes in bags, I can now really see that I like tote bags, I like shoulder bags, more tote bags, satchel bags, Speedy. I like a Boston bag. So when I was looking at my collection, and I've narrowed it down to things I really love. So I'm kind of at the point where I'm no longer going to be trading as much. I think I have one or two more trades coming up. I can't remember, but I just wanted to do a story time about what YouTube has taught me by showing you my collection. I have really narrowed down what I love, which is a medium-sized bag that has a top handle that can be used as a shoulder, removable strap, so I can make it a crossbody, because that's the big thing. Is I've found that I love crossbodies, but most crossbody bags made to be crossbodies aren't long enough for me. So that's why I don't have that many. So I like a shoulder bag because I can always find one that fits. It's kind of like, I mean, and this is not for sympathy or anything like that, but I've always been the large kid. I'm always the fat girl. I was always the fat friend. When you go shopping with people who are of average, normal size, there's not much I can do in those stores or sections or departments, or I get to look at the jewelry, the shoes, and the bags. So I've always been a bag, jewelry, and shoes person because they always fit. They're always available. They're always somewhere. I was always that kid that went to the book section. I was also the kid that carried a book in my back pocket, literally in my back pocket. I would carry a novel in the back pocket of my jeans, and I would carry my wallet in my pocket of my jeans until women's jeans, the pockets wouldn't fit wallets. And when that happened, I was like, I need a purse because I can't carry my wallet without my wallet falling out of my pocket. So, and now the wallets, the pockets have just gone more and more shallow. But anyhow, I've been a jewelry person, a makeup person, a perfume person. I am actually pretty girly for looking the way I look because this is how I look. Oh, by the way, let me turn my badge. Come on, let me throw the badge that way. So that's my work badge, but this is my shirt I wore today. This is my Be Kind shirt. I did get coffee on it first thing in the morning right here. I'm like, really, Jackie? First thing in the morning. Give me a second. I'm going to take this off. I need to put this in my bag. It does have my office place on there, so I don't want to I like everybody. I don't quite want to meet everybody. So I'm not going to share where I work, although it's not that hard to find. Anyhow, but besides the point. I found that I really like top handle bags. I like medium to large bags. I like leather bags. I like Dooney bags. They make me happier. I'll never be able to show you the extent of my Louis Vuitton collection because I have gotten rid of most of it. That's how I know that my intellectual self that says you should love these French brands doesn't quite meet up with my heart. My heart says I like contemporary. My heart says I like American brands. My heart says I still like Tommy Hilfiger. I don't own any. I love Ralph Lauren. I like Kate Spade. I'm happy about the Tapestry and Capri Holdings merger. I'm like, yay, this is good for American luxury market or contemporary market. The whole country is contemporary. We're only a few hundred years old. I grew up in partially in Thailand. Thailand's 3,000 years old. The United States, we're babies. So it's hard to have established. I mean, when you talk about our designers, other than like Coach, Dooney and Burke, original designer who created the company, still around. Kate Spade, she's no longer with us, but it's still just one generation. She created it, and she's now is passed. Liz Claiborne, one generation she created, and she's passed, has moved on. So a lot of our name brands that we call name brands are newish, that's survived one generation, the inventor, the creator, and then names passed on. Like Michael Kors is still alive, and he still has his company. Or I don't know how active he is in his company because it's part of a holdings group. But anyhow, who knows who designs these things? Designs are now carried out like the original Givenchy designers. They're just series of designers underneath a name brand, which is now Coach, which is a series of designers underneath a name brand. That's what's happening now. And I think that's why I love Dooney so much, is because the look has just morphed through the generations of time, of decades or whatever, since he's invented it in the 70s. And it's my generation. I was born in 79. So to have a bag, and he's still alive, and he's still designing, and I still like the look, and he just modernizes it a little bit, and then he changes it a little bit, but this it looks the same. And it's why I have that blue satchel right underneath the LV satchel. I like the look, and they're very similar. It's a slight dome. There's only so much you can do for a thing that holds things, and I like the same looks over and over and over again. So thank you, my YouTube friends, for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching all my videos. And or even if you don't, I do realize I put a lot of videos out. You don't have to watch them all. Watch the ones you like. It's okay. Thank you for hanging out with me for these 15 minutes. Have a great day. Bye.